Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to another edition of Live Q&A with moi, Angel Lady Terrie Marie. We're going to start it off a little bit differently today, and we'll see how it goes. We may continue this particular practice. So hopefully you can see in the description the questions we're going to be focusing on today. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see them. So, do some crystals or stones have more energy in certain placements in your home or garden? And you could even translate the home part into your office, and we'll cover that as well. So, what are the best places to post crystals around your home or office areas? They're kind of the same, but they'll work in tandem, kind of like a symbiotic relationship. And then the bonus for being here, whether you're here live or on the replay, the bonus tip I'm going to share with you is a powerful crystal placement in the four corners of your home or office, actually both. And this is June 21st, 2024, and oh my goodness. Actually, it's the 22nd. I was thinking of the full moon last night, and we just had the summer solstice, which was the day before. Holy heavens. So that is why we're starting this a little bit different. Just a short, not rapid, but a short clearing and grounding for all of us. Because I don't know about y'all, but the energies could just really, calm themselves down, in my opinion. So wherever you are, except if you're driving, please, let's see if I can get this going a little more. Please close your eyes or keep them open as you choose. With your feet flat on the ground or in your favorite, most comfortable meditation pose, the way you sit. And breathe in the sage and all of the other parts, the roses from Morocco, the jasmine, organic, lavender. We have some patchouli at the bottom for extra grounding. There you go. I always find it interesting that the flames through the camera lens reveal the other colors like white, sometimes violet. And on this side, they're oranges and yellows. So imagine there are roots growing down from the bottom of your feet, down, down, down into the ground. 6 feet down, 6 feet around. To ground, not to hold you in place, just to ground you. No matter if you're on the first floor, you're outside in your garden at some point, or you're on the 20th or 50th floor of some building. All the materials have come from Mother Earth, so they are grounding. And as the energy travels up into the roots at the bottom of your feet, in all directions of time and space, imagine this energy just coming up, through and into and out. Clearing, cleansing, balancing and aligning all of your chakras, your thoughts, your energy, your emotions, and just let everything else go. I'm going to keep this burning to the side while we are here together, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. Yes, if you have any questions that you would like to have answers to, crystals, angels, and energy, pop those in the comments at some point. whether you're here now with me live or at some point in the future. I will come around, and if I can answer it in a comment, then I will, or I will add it to the list of questions that we already have gathered from so many amazing, beautiful souls just like you. Okay, so the first one. Oh, and if you have any questions during, pop those in the comments and I will answer them right now. Do crystals have energy? In some places more than others. Oh, I like this. Wait, it's just kind of clearing everything. So, yes and no. I'm adjusting the tripod so that everything stays where it's supposed to, like in the bowl. Yes and no. Crystals have their own energy. The crystals, it's kind of like you having a favorite spot in your home, or, a reading spot. Where your chair is. The crystals like to be in certain places. Does that make them less? Thank you. Does that diminish their energy if they're in the wrong space? Well, I wouldn't say diminish so much as they won't work at their optimum level of energy for you. And how do you know where the places these crystals like? Well, you can ask them energetically. If something doesn't feel right, when you go to make a flower arrangement, you put the flowers in your vase, and then you put the vase in a place, and then it's like, okay, so the flowers are pretty, and yet when it might look a little off center, so you just turn it until it feels right. It's the same principle with putting crystals and stones in your home and in your office. Now, are there specific stones and crystals to put in specific places? Yes, and we'll address part of that a little bit later on. And right now, so like rose, if you have rose quartz. If you have a hard time falling asleep, or you want to have more love energy while you sleep, you can put 2 different kinds of crystals or colors, color vibration. So pink, like cobaltocalcite, rose calcite, mangano pink calcite, rhodonite, rhodochrosite. You don't need a very big piece of it because it has a very powerful energy by itself. Pink lithium, that's good for relationships. And even if it's you yourself, like me, myself, and I, you, yourself, and you kind of thing, you can put these crystals on your bedside table. And those energies will help work with you during your sleep time when your conscious mind is less active, thankfully, right? You can also put blue. Do you have to have just one crystal? No. And if you have palm stones, now I have these palm stones here for another reason. And this happens to be blue denim stone, also known as dumotierite. Yeah. So blue, generally speaking, is for calming. And, I do have a piece of rose quartz. This is an unpolished rose quartz. You can get it polished or not, and have a nice chunk. Add clear quartz to your crystals here and there in various places where you have them, so that then amplifies the energy. You can also have kyanite and selenite in different places. I have kyanite and selenite and clear quartz in lots of different places because I want the energy to be amplified, magnified, as well as being continuously and consistently cleansed. Oh, I love that this is still burning. That's kind of nice. So the ones that you don't want to have in a windowsill because they will fade is amethyst. in other places. If you want to get more things accomplished with less stress and more clarity, then crystals that work with those particular energies on your desk. So shungite helps with the EMF energies. Kyanite, rose quartz, amethyst, clear quartz, selenite. You could have rutile quartz, you can have smoking quartz, whatever feels right to you. You can't get it wrong as far as what is around you, because that is guided instinctively, intuitively by the energy, who you are. Because of, or just because I have certain crystals, lots of them around my workspace, the same ones might not work as well for you. And what you would want around for you may or may not work as well for me. And the reason for that is because you have your own unique path, your own energy signature, and it's about what feels right to you. If you question or have questions or are uncertain, do you have a garden? Do you have plants? Or maybe you have fur babies and your fur babies have their special spots. And no matter what you try to do, if you have tried to keep them off the sofa or the counters, they're just going to continue doing that because that space feels right. It feels aligned and balanced and just comfy. It's the same thing with the crystals. I call it spiritual or crystal feng shui, because the energy, if you allow it, will tell you energetically, or maybe even through your clairaudience, hearing, feeling, sensing, seeing, however it is that you connect, beautiful soul. When you put a crystal down, it will even tell you, it will feel a little wonky if it doesn't even have the right position, which may sound like, yeah, but they're just ROCKSs. Well, no. Well, some of them are. Some of them are stones. Some of them are crystals. Some of them are minerals. And yet it is all energy. Energy is everything, and everything is energy. Energy is living and breathing in its own way. It projects out certain frequencies or vibrations. And if you ever walk into a store or to an office or something and it's like, oh, I need to leave, it's that same kind of feeling. It's that same kind of dis-ease, unease. And so when the stones and the crystals are in good spots for them, they will exude and project more positive energy. If they're not in the right spot, it'll just feel a little off. It's not like it's going to turn the energy completely in the opposite direction. It will just feel like, just not quite right. So what are the best places? What are the best places to put crystals around your home or office? Where do you spend a lot of your time? I have crystals on both end tables in my bedroom. There are crystals in the way of jewelry on my dresser. So at night, or later in the afternoon when I'm finished with work, I will put all of these bracelets in a kyanite bowl. And the same with the earrings. And my malas, my necklaces all go around selenite to help cleanse them. Now, if I've been wearing a mala all day, which is what I usually do, my necklaces, they will be around a slab of selenite overnight. And then in the morning, I put them back in their little place. There are crystals by my favorite chair where I sit. I have a huge, I call him Big Boy, big. I don't think he weighs maybe 5 pounds and is at least a foot or more longer and 5 inches wide. And he's always by my chair so that no matter what I'm managing or going through or feeling, the area is always being cleansed by that piece of selenite. And I also have a piece of red apophyllite right there next to it. So the apophyllite is a high vibration. It's also, because it's red, is for your root chakra, prosperity, passion, protection. So I have all of that in addition to the qualities and the metaphysical properties of selenite, which are protection, purification, and helping me connect with took in a deep breath because I don't have to have the crystals around me to connect anymore. It is still nice to have because the energy is just amazing, even when I'm having a really crappy day. And when you need to feel your feels, yeah? Okay, so let's see. I hope that, what are the best places? The best places to put the crystals, minerals, and stones around in your home or office are where you would like to have them. Your crystals, minerals, and stones, and we just call them crystals for short, your crystal beauties just want to be with you. They want to be out. They have to be all around you every day, 24/7? No, they don't. Because you can have them in different places in your home and in your office, on your desk, on your night tables, on a coffee table, on a display piece. And the energy can just be around all the time, if you will. So the best place is, where would you like to put them? If you are in business or entrepreneur working remotely from home, put crystals around you that help you feel good so that when you see them, you can connect visually with their energy. We are physical beings, and therefore, having physical things around so that we can touch. And sometimes I'll have a crystal or a palm stone right here by my left side. I'm predominantly right-handed, so that makes it a little easy. And I just put my left hand on top, literally. So if this is my desk service, I literally put my hand, do it this way so it make it a little easier, I hope. I literally put my hand right over the top of the crystal just for a few minutes. Oh, this blue denim stone. Very nice. Okay, so the bonus tip. The crystals to put in the 4 cardinal corners of your home and your office are, and this is like a pairing. This is the first pairing, even though I didn't really know that that's what I was doing. Technically, years ago when I started this, amethyst and rose. I was first taught about having a big piece of rose, especially if you're in business, because that projects love energy and helps to clear and heal any opposite of love energies and helps to attract more business to you. So then I decided, because pink and purple are my favorite colors, to put amethyst and rose in the 4 corners. And I kind of learned about the 4 corners, the cardinal corners, from my shaman friends when I still lived in El Paso. We would start a drumming circle facing east, if I remember correctly, and then going around, and then up to Father Sky, and then down to Mother Earth. Or maybe it was Mother. It's been a long time, but you understand, I hope. So I would put, and I do, in all the major corners, I have a pairing in my bedroom and here in my office and in other places in my home of rose quartz, and I just put them together like so. Now, they're actually, standing up against the wall like that together. And there are also pieces, large pieces of kyanite, excuse me, selenite, next to these pairings so that they always stay at their highest vibration, always stay cleansed, because the crystals around you pull in. Not only do they project the energy out, but they also pull the energies in and absorb what you don't need to help keep everything clear, cleansed, balanced, and aligned. So having selenite or kyanite near your rose and amethyst in the cardinal areas of your home and office help to keep all the energies bright and higher vibration. Thank you for being here. Thank you for seeing this wherever and whenever. If you have any questions about crystals, angels, or energy, please put those in the comments and I will add them to the list. And if I see them and I can answer them in the comments, then I will type out an answer for you as I see them. Have an amazing day, beautiful soul. Namaste.